close enough. I wanna lock in your love, baby. I think we're close enough. Could I lock in your love? Now I got you in my space. I won't let go of you. Got you shackled in my embrace. I'm latching onto you. I'm so encaptured, got me wrapped up in your touch. Feel so enamored, hold me tight within your clutch. How do you do it? You got me losing every breath. What did you give me to make my heart beat out my chest? I feel we're close enough. I wanna lock in your love, baby. I think we're close enough. Could I lock in your love? Now I got you in my space. I won't let go of you. Got you shackled in my embrace. I'm latching onto you. Now I got you in my space. I won't let go of you. Got you shackled in my embrace. I'm latching onto you. And I don't wanna let go. No, I don't wanna let go. And I don't wanna let go. No, I don't wanna let go. You lift my heart up when the rest of me is down. You enchant me even when you're not around. Hold me close and hold me fast. This magic spell you cast. This is la vie en rose. When you kiss me, heaven sighs. And though I close my eyes, I see la vie en rose. When you press me to your heart, I'm in a world apart, a world where roses bloom. And when you speak, angels sing from above. Everyday words seem to turn into love songs. Give your heart and soul to me, and life will always be like
Welcome, everyone. We're so thrilled to be here as Becky and Corey join their lives together officially this evening. And this is such an honor for me, especially. I've known you, Becky, for so many years through religious school at our congregation and watching you grow up, bat mitzvah, your confirmation, and then you became one of our star student teachers. And I've just been so proud of you as I've watched you grow into such a wonderful young woman. And Corey, what a thrill it's been for me to be able to get to know you over these past few months. And I just feel so happy for the two of you. I think you're a great couple, and I know we're all honored to be here. For us to be here tonight is more than just watching a wedding and having a good time at the party. We're actually called upon by tradition to be a part of your lives, to always be there for you, to try to give you as much love and support as we can possibly do. So this is a symbolic gathering that we're here gathered around you in love and respect for the two of you. And one of the ways we can begin to show our love and excitement about your wedding is by, at the very end of the wedding, when you step on the glass, and at that point, as soon as you break the glass, we'll all shout Mazel Tov. Okay, so Mazel Tov is a Hebrew word that means good luck. It means congratulations. It really just means Mazel Tov. So I think we all know what that means. So we're going to do that at the end of the wedding, okay? Our God and God of our fathers and mothers, bestow your blessings upon Corey, Matthew, Eric, and Rebecca, Rose, Sadie, Golombeski as they unite their lives. Cause them to thrive in their life together. Teach them to share life's joys and trials, and to grow in understanding and devotion. May love and companionship abide within their home. May they grow together in health and contentment, ever grateful to you for the union of their lives. Baruchim habaim b'shem Adonai, blessed are you who come here in the name of God. Serve God with gladness, come before God with singing. O God, supremely blessed, supreme in might and glory, guide and bless this bridegroom and bride. We have a special blessing in our Jewish tradition called the Shehechianu, which is a blessing of gratitude. It gives our thanks to God for allowing us to share this joyous occasion. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. Now, I know that Becky and Corey have written some vows that they would like to recite to each other, so I'll ask you to, you go first, Becky, okay?
Today, surrounded by people who love us, I choose you, Corey, to be my husband. I am proud to be your wife and to join my life with yours. I promise to treat you with kindness, respect, and appreciation. I promise to choose you every day and to share hopes and dreams as we build our lives together. Corey, one of the things I love most about you is your positive attitude towards life. You are the best at putting good vibes out into the universe and having faith that things always work out in the end. As your wife, I promise to be your partner in positivity and to work hard to ensure that our home is filled with learning, laughter, and light. I promise to work on being a good communicator, even when it may be hard for me. Corey, my love of my life, I accept you as you are, and I offer myself in return. I will care for you, stand beside you, and share with you all of life's adversities and joys from this day forward and all the days of my life. I love you.
Becky, I take you to be my best friend, my better half, my one true love. I promise to encourage you, to inspire you, and to love you truly through the good times and the bad. You're an amazing, wonderful woman, and love with your whole heart and soul, and give all that you have, whether it's deserved or not, appreciated or not, or whether it's returned or not. I promise I will do anything to keep you happy. I'll take care of you when you're sick. I'll cuddle you when you're cold. I'll tell you funny stories and hug you when you're sad. I'll cook with you and for you. And I'll sing to you on long drives. Or maybe not. And no matter where you want to go, I'll be right by your side. I will forever be there to laugh with you, to lift you up when you're down, and to love you unconditionally through all of our adventures in life together. I love you.
Wow, those were beautiful words. Thank you. May they always be so. Corey, do you take Becky to be your wife, promising to cherish and protect her, whether in good fortune or adversity, and to seek together with her a life hallowed by your faith in God? And Becky, do you take Corey to be your husband, promising to cherish and protect him, whether in good fortune or adversity, and to seek together with him a life hallowed by the faith in God? Now, in keeping with these beautiful vows that you've spoken to each other, we now will have the ring ceremony, which is really the central part of the Jewish wedding ceremony. It is a symbol of the fact that your lives are infinite, just like the circle of the ring, that we pray that there will be no end, that there was really no beginning, that you were always there and meant for each other. And so the word that you'll speak to each other, this short Hebrew verse, says that you're taking each other to be kadosh, holy to each other, which means that you're being, you're making a vow to make this relationship set above and set apart from all other relationships. And if you can treat each other like that, you'll have a great marriage. So, Corey, as you place this ring on Becky's finger, speak to her these words.
Hare ad Mekudeshet li Batabat Zo Kadat Moshe for Israel. With this ring, be consecrated unto me as my wife, according to our faith in God.
And Becky, as you place this ring on Corey's finger, speak to him these words.
Hare Adab, Mikudash, Li, B'Taba'at, Zo, Kadat Moshe, V'Yisrael. With this ring, be consecrated unto me as my husband, according to our faith in Moses and Israel.
Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh Amo Yisrael, Al Yadei Chuppah V'Kiddushin. We praise you, our God, ruler of the universe, who hallows us with commandments and commands us to consecrate this marriage. We praise you, Adonai, who sanctifies our people Israel through Kiddushin, the sacred rite of marriage under the chuppah. And now we will recite the 7 wedding blessings, which is a series of blessings giving thanks to God for creation, for the creation of the two of you, and for the joy that the two of you feel at this time, and not only the joy you feel, but the joy that you're adding to the world, not only to our lives, but to all the world. In fact, there's so much joy in the world because of your wedding that people are dancing in the streets of Jerusalem and they don't even know why they're so happy, but we know that it's because of your wedding. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehakol bara likvodo. We praise you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who has created all things for your glory. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, yotzer ha'adam. We praise you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, creator of man and woman. We praise you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who has fashioned us in your own image and has established marriage for the fulfillment and perpetuation of life in accordance with your holy purpose. We praise you, Adonai, creator of man and woman. We praise you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, source of all gladness and joy. Through your grace we attain affection, companionship, and peace. Grant that the love that unites this bridegroom and bride may gladden their souls. May their family life be ennobled through their devotion to their faith in God. May there be peace in their home, quietness and confidence in their hearts. May they be sustained by your comforting presence in the midst of our people and by the promise of salvation for all humanity. We praise you, Adonai, our God, who unites bridegroom and bride in holy joy. Now the 7th blessing is the Kiddush, the blessing over the wine, which we say at all happy occasions, which this certainly is, as it sanctifies this sacred moment. As you share this cup of wine, you undertake to share all that the future holds. May whatever bitterness it contains be less so because you share it together. And may whatever sweetness it contains be magnified because you share it together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. We praise you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, creator of the fruit of the vine. L'chaim. Corey and Becky, I know this is such a special moment, obviously, for the two of you, but really for all of us who are privileged to be here. And it is such a blessing for us to be able to share your joy at this time. And you're joining your lives under this chuppah, which is symbolic for something deeper in Jewish tradition. It really symbolizes the Jewish home, the home that the two of you will build, which is open on all sides, here with your family and friends surrounding you. And we hope that it'll always be that way, that they'll always be surrounding you, maybe not this close all the time, but certainly in spirit. And we're all here for you anytime you need any of us for any help and love and support in your life. But it's really the two of you who stand alone with God's help inside your marriage that I know will make your marriage as strong as you can possibly make it. The wedding ceremony is a very spiritual moment, and yours especially. This is why you began with this ancient Jewish tradition of circling each other, three, and then one together, so totaling 7, which is kind of a magic number in Judaism. And what it symbolizes is that you're beginning a new and separate family circle together, creating your new world together by wrapping each other in a deep sense of love and protection that is deeply held and we pray will be eternal. I know that you feel it was beshert, or this word in Yiddish, which means a combination of fate and God watching out for you, that you met when you did. You met in a bar where Becky was working, and Corey waited for you to get off one night so that he could talk to you, and that was a pretty good decision. But now, yeah, don't think that there's anything unusual about meeting in a bar, because you're in good company. Your namesake, Rebecca, in the Bible actually met our patriarch Isaac at a watering hole. So, and they got married, and that worked out pretty well. So you're in good company there. So on your first day, you talked to each other all night, I think, and it was so obvious to the two of you that you hit it off, and this was something very special, that you felt a great friendship developing quickly, and it developed into something much deeper. You communicate with each other very well, and you each feel that you're on the same wavelength. You developed a special connection, and you feel very comfortable with each other. And you've said that you may be yin and yang, with Corey as an engineer and Becky with your artistic talents, but you really bring out the best of each other and complement each other's strengths to make a whole and integrated relationship. You really understand each other well, and you've learned so much about yourselves as a result of your relationship with each other. You soon realized that this was the person you wanted to spend the rest of your life with, and that you were meant for each other. And there was a strong connection, and that you admire each other very well. There's a real spiritual attachment, and you have a real sense of compassion for each other. We pray that every day you will love each other more than the day before, and that you'll each feel that you would do anything for each other, that you could not imagine spending the rest of your lives without each other. I pray that you'll always have these feelings, and that you'll always feel as blessed as you do tonight. For you really have been so richly blessed. And I know the blessing that you feel most grateful to God for is the blessing of family. Corey, how blessed you are to have your dear parents, Ronald and Jackie, here with you tonight, as well as your brothers, Darren and Becky, and Andy, who's serving as your best man, and Sandy. And of course, we're certainly thinking of your dear departed sister, Heather, of blessed memory. We're also thinking of your late grandparents, Harry and Harriet, Charles and Eleanor, of blessed memory. And Becky, how blessed you are to have your beloved parents, Jim and Michelle, here with you tonight, as well as your dear brothers, Gregory and Andrew, and your grandmother, Helen. We're also thinking of your dear late grandparents, Albert, Meryl, and Victor, of blessed memory. May the memories of all your late family members always be with you as a living and a loving benediction. I know how grateful you are for your many blessings, and I know you feel a responsibility to give back to the community. We know that with every happiness that there's also some bitterness, and this is why we break the glass at the end of the wedding, because even at the time of your greatest joy, we're reminded that the brokenness that still exists in our world is only going to be repaired by our good work to try to help make our world a better place. So all of us, your family and friends, are so happy to see the two of you standing here together tonight to express your love and devotion to each other. Our hearts are full because you've been so richly blessed. I hope that you'll always remember this beautiful message from the teaching of the great Hasidic master, the Baal Shem Tov. From every human being, there rises a light that reaches straight to heaven. And when two souls that are destined to be together find each other, their streams of light flow together, and a single, brighter light goes forth from their being. It's traditional on the holiday of Passover to read from the Song of Songs in the Bible. There's one verse that is especially, especially meaningful for this moment in your wedding. It says, "I am my beloved's, and my beloved is mine. I have found the one whom my soul loves." We pray that you will always feel that you were put on this earth for the purpose of being each other's soulmates. And if you do, I know that your lives together will be hallowed by faith and enriched by love, and that the happiness you feel tonight will be magnified many, many times in the years to come. Amen. And now, in the presence of this company as witness, you have spoken the words and performed the rites to unite your lives. I therefore pronounce you, Corey and Becky, husband and wife, married in keeping with the laws of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and according to our Jewish faith. Now I'd like to ask that all of your dear ones take a moment of silent prayer as we send our deepest blessings from our hearts to yours. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, may God bless you and keep you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha, may the light of God's Spirit shine upon you and be gracious unto you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God's blessing always be with you, and may you be granted God's most precious gift, the gift of peace. Amen.
Please